Do you want to know how stupid I am? As I was driving home and I was thinking about the song Iron Man, I was like, that is such a lame name. I was like, they got all those superheroes out there in the world, and Ozzy and those guys come up with a lame name for like a superhero or something. Iron Man. And then literally, as I'm typing this video up to find a good footage of Ozzy, and by the way, there is Ozzy Osbourne. He's got the peace signs, the Nixon peace signs in the air. Huge audience. You can see the camera there because this is the filming of the 1982 show Speak of the Devil with from Irvine Meadows. As I'm typing this in, I realize, oh, there is a superhero named Iron Man, and everyone seems to really love Iron Man. So my bad. I'm the dumb that wasn't thinking that Iron Man was a dumb name, and there's actually an Iron Man character. So I'm not versed in all of the superhero movies and stuff, but we are going to look at Iron Man. Is he live or dead? Has he thoroughbred in his head? I don't know if I've ever sang these words correctly. We do have the lyrics right here. I'm going to be looking into those as we go. This guy's really freaking happy. I mean, this is like a Mad Magazine cover of all sorts of fine folks that you can see out there in the audience. All creeds and colors and kinds and fans and a real eclectic group of folks. So we're going to watch Ozzy Osbourne do an Iron Man, and we're going to go over these lyrics, and maybe you can tell me if you had the lyrics right or you had them wrong like me. Of course, the band that he's got here would be Brad Gillis on the guitar, Night Ranger. You would have Rudy Sarzo on the bass guitar, and a rap by little old me Lamar. Send yourself a Diet Coke if you know what that reference was. And you've got Tommy Aldridge, the amazing Tommy Aldridge on the drums, who does a fantastic bass solo. Also, I have done a video autopsy on when they hung the midget, the little person that would come out, and they called him Little Ronnie. So if you want to hunt that down, there's a video autopsy from this show, the Speak of the Devil show, where he actually, of course they had to cut it, but he hangs a little person. The little person comes out and gives him whiskey drinks and a towel to wipe himself down. And I think it's during Goodbye to Romance, he hangs the little fellow. So that being said, let's get into this. Ozzy Osbourne. You can see Rudy Sarzo. He's always got those neat little stances that he does. He plays the bass like this and does the licking. And, he's really working the guitar over. But also, before we get started in this, the story behind Iron Man. The story tells of a man who travels into the future and sees the apocalypse. When he is heading back through time, he's turned to metal in a magnetic field. And when he comes back to warn all the folks of Earth about the upcoming apocalypse, they treat him badly. So he decides to exact his revenge on all of those. Thereby, the snake eating itself, he creates the apocalypse. I did not know this until about 15 minutes ago. Let's get into this and see. Ozzy Osbourne. God. This is the most craziest Ozzy. This is the craziest. This is the bats chewing the bats' heads off and stuff, Ozzy. See the little bushy afro of Tommy Aldridge back there on the drums? Like it's a weight belt, and I think he put spikes on this, but I think that's just a weightlifting belt. Another thing I like about this audience, too, is that this guy's just coming in his casual wear. Bobby, we're going to see Ozzy Osbourne tonight. What should I wear? Just dress casually. You got it. Wanted to get that audience. Brad Gillis there, he says this was the most difficult period. This is right after Randy Rhoads died. They needed a guitar player. He comes, he fills in. And I think he toured with him one tour or something like that, but said it was absolutely soul crushing because everyone loved Randy Rhoads. And who's this douche? Well, let me tell you something, folks. Randy passed away, right? So he's just doing his duties. Okay, what I used to think he said is, can he walk at dawn? But it's, can he walk at all, right? When I was a kid and I saw the Speak of the Devil album, that was, I've mentioned this before, it was the first album that I saw that absolutely horrified me and titillated me and excited me. I was like, oh my God. Even the yellow writing around it that was in some kind of hieroglyphics around the picture of him with he's got bloody stuff hanging out of his mouth, you know. I just said, I need to hear all of this and I need to hear it now. But I love those tattoos. Especially that dragon. Happy Ozzy. Lucid Ozzy. Let's check out these lyrics real quick. Let's see. I am Iron Man. Has he lost his mind? Can he see or is he blind? Can he walk at all? Can he walk at dawn or if he move, will he evolve? Is he alive or dead? Has he thoughts within his head? I always thought it said, is he live or dead? Has he thoroughbreds in his head? I don't know. We'll just pass him there. Why should we even care? So he's come back from the future. I guess it doesn't really tell the story of when he went to outer space to see the apocalypse. Look at those folks. I love seeing audience shots. This dude's, Ozzy sees him. He's like, my God, there he is. I mean, look at that. He can get him going, can he? He's got his little blue pants on and magnetic field. For the future of mankind. I never would have got that this was about time travel. Never in a million years. See, in that, when I saw this MTV, when they premiered this back in the 80s, oh my God, spinning crucifix. Doesn't it stop upside down? Yeah. You're like, oh my God, he loves the devil. He freaking loves the devil, this guy. Got a good little set of nipples on him too. And you know, he's got the trail, what do they call that? The dusty trail or whatever that heads down to the pubis. But he grows hair basically where I do. It's just a tiny little patch between the tits there. And I don't even have all the hair that kind of goes down to into the arrow marks to where the pubis is. I just have the little patch there. But good nipples on this guy. He can get him hyped. I'd like to know who this person is. Because that's not the little person. Clearly you can see Tommy Aldridge would be half his height because he's sitting down behind the drums. That's not the little person. But he's just kind of standing there all weird like. Time is near. Kills the people. Okay, yeah, he didn't save anyone because he come back to save them. He was turned to steel. He was turned to in a great magnetic field when he traveled time for the future of mankind. I didn't know any of this until about an hour ago. Now he wants, nobody wants him. He just stares at the world, planning his vengeance that he soon will unfurl. Now the time is here for Iron Man to spread fear. Vengeance from the grave kills the people he once saved. He didn't save them because he came back to tell them that he saved them, but they... This thing's almost over. This isn't the whole thing. This is going to cut off right here. Now he has his revenge. Well, I guess it's probably good that it cuts off there because all the rest of it is just that kind of a jam, freestyle jam, right? Boom, ba-jigga-da, boom, ba-jigga-da, boom, ba-jigga-da, boom, ba-jigga-da. Heavy boots of lead fills the victims full of dread. Running as fast as they can, Iron Man, he lives again. That's the only chorus, the only verse that comes in after the big musical portion of it, right? Gee, I've been really lousy lately at finding a good video that's got the whole thing on it. Let's watch the last 10 seconds. Da, 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 da. Yeah, and that's it. The solo would have been in there. Look at this dude. He's going, yeah, I shoot the basket at you, Ozzy. I shoot the basket. This guy's, oh boy, this is my girlfriend. I'm not your girlfriend, goddammit. You had tickets to Ozzy Osbourne, so I'm going to the concert with you, but that's it. Okay? What say you on this? I keep going over. See, here's the story that I got that from. I was throwing the Wikipedia, telling me about what the story was about. And by God, I think they were right about it. I think they hit that right on the money. What have we learned here? We learned that it's a time travel song. We learned that there is an Iron Man comic book. I don't know if you've ever heard of that before, but they made a bunch of Iron Man movies about it that I totally dismissed and was thinking to myself all day long, that is the dumbest kind of name. Iron Man, I am Iron Man, lousy. And then it's like, oh, wait, yeah. And this Iron Man doesn't have anything to do with the superhero Iron Man. So get in them comments and tell me what you thought of this. We got most of the song in there. I would have liked to have had the solo in there, but what are you going to do? I've really been letting myself down lately. Finding videos to do for video autopsies. It's like I'm not pulling my weight here, goddammit. And I need to be better about that. But what say you about Iron Man from the Paranoid album, right? And it was a massive hit. I don't know where it lies it's probably either Iron Man or Paranoid, right? The biggest Black Sabbath songs of all time. Next to War Pigs and NIB and all them, but that's all I got. Swinging in, loving you, and wishing you the very best. And if I taught you anything, I'm happy to hear your replies where you say, I didn't even know that existed. I had no clue that the song was about time travel, which of course it is. So that's all I got for this. Swinging in, loving you so much, wishing you well. And when you close your eyes tonight, try not to think about Ozzy's little brown nipples, okay? Is his life or dead? Has he nipples in his head?